This. The cogitator's vid screen is covered in cracks and stained with dried blood. The buttons, switches, and levers were ripped out of the control panel with exceptional cruelty and scattered around the sacred mechanism now that the sparks and hisses in agony still refusing to perish. Okay, we're gonna awaken it. You turn a few of the remaining dials and pull the activation lever. Cracked vid screen of the sacred engine flickers. The cogitator's insides emit creaks and groans, and the lumens oscillate at random. It takes a while, but eventually the machine spirits do grant you access to the cogitator's system. Let's examine the logs. The archive data stored in the cogitator's local data crypt is partially corrupted, but you still manage to access the residual logs for examination. The Vox recording hisses for some time before you hear a voice. This is Officer A-282. Do you copy? Several generators overheated on the lower decks. Lower levels rather. Chambers A to D are underpowered. The tech brief crew sent to investigate the problem is not responding, requesting back. The officer's speech is interrupted by shouting, and the recording abruptly ends. Officer H-123 speaking. 200 servants have perished due to explosive decompression of the living quarters. We've located traces of mechanical interference. The preliminary causes officer sabotage. Crews 5, 6, and 9 are cut off from the main compartment. We have enough oxygen for 20 minutes. May the Emperor save our souls. Senior station officers, this is Captain speaking. We attempted to contact the Winterscale Scion for help. Something is jamming the signal. We never received a reply. Cannot be sure it was even sent in the first place. The rescue team is not coming. We are on our own, so remain vigilant. Anyone could be a traitor. You hear me? Anyone. If you are in doubt, shoot to kill. The following Vox recordings are too badly distorted to make out even a single word. Recent entries. Report X-880. Classified. Date. Classified. The servant close to the child have started butchering one another again. An order came from above to have the remains reprocessed. Negotiations with the Winterscales were a success. A new batch of servants will arrive in 10 moons. Escort them to the laboratory at once. It is imperative that we increase the new retainer's resistance to the child's powers. Data expunged. The log is almost completely corrupted, but you managed to recover the latest entry. Identity confirmed. Regent Aranto or Celio. Date classified. Reason classified. Data departure classified. The security and life support logs. The yellow light above the control panel flickers to life, and a singular repeating message streams down the vid screen. Warning, damage in technical compartments A-12, B3, D-8, H-12 detected. Living quarters L-10, L-16, L-28 depressurized. Warning, unable to access the station's docking system. Energy regulation system, unknown error. Station will transfer over to emergency power. Immediate evacuation is advised. Ooh, we got the encrypted data. Requires access level security captain or above. Current access level senior officer. Tech use 25. 80% chance? Yeah. You easily bypass the restriction imposed on the sacred machine. The cogitator's overloading processors whir unhappily. Most of the encrypted data has been wiped. You find traces of the purge protocol. Recovery is impossible, but a list of the most recent commands have been embedded in the machine spirit's consciousness. Now flits across the screen in a single creeping line. Child delete, picked flow, disable access code, annul station controls, delete, activate, shuttle, self-destruct, purge command log. Exploring the archive for a while yields a surviving excerpt from the guard captain's report mentioning the security system had recently been reconfigured without his knowledge. His comment reads, only the keepers of the station have access to the life support systems, but Keeper Theobald has not left the child's side, and neither have I. Could it be that... ... Request data. After a pause, the data appears on the vid screen. Filek or Celio, location main hall. Alive. Upper chamber alive. Deceased. So there are literally the only two Orcelios outside of Cassia. The child, location upper chamber. Biometric parameter, rapid heartbeat. Elevated body temperature, stress level exceeds the permissible limit. Attention, calming procedure advised. Upper chamber, inaccessible error. The rod has been misplaced. Immediately contact a station keeper or Navis. Laboratorum Custodian. Switch to main chamber control. The cogs within the sacred mechanism slowly turning, the heavy grinding and clacking. The tired machine spirit grants you access to the station control, or at least its part that still obeys the cogitator. Open all doors. The cogitator vid screen goes dark, and as if the machine spirit had flowed their mechanical casket. Your assumption is incorrect, as it fills with static just a few moments later. You could barely make out an inscription amidst the flow of rapidly changing symbols. Warning, data corrupted proceeding, and then I can't read that, is required. 3 sounds great. You push a few buttons on the control panel, the system rebels, resetting your commands. According to the data, the compartment you're trying to open is depressurized. Aha! No. The protocol has been executed, passage has been opened. It takes a few moments to gather data. According to the report, the door has already been... Okay, so we're good. Apparently I understood that enough to go back. Main elevator controls. Let's activate it. Confirmed. And then, can we call Ricad Minoris for help? The sister cannot carry out your command despite the eager compliance of the machine spirit. One thing is certain, the problem does not lie in the cogitator's mechanism. Okay. You thank the machine spirit and reset the operating protocol. All right. Very interesting. So, whatever is happening here has been set up. It's interesting, no? That this is happening along similar times that everything that happened to our ship. Like it was, I don't know, all planned or something. Yeah. Call it a hunch. I actually have no idea if it was all planned together because I don't think I ever played the story. No, oh no. Heresy has found its way into the walls of the esteemed house. It's a black day for Tess.
It's about time.
Tess, what is going on? What is... Okay, cool. Cool. I'm so glad that's happening and now, and I have no idea what it is. No. I thought I unlocked it. Did I not unlock it? Okay. Hold on. I think this is the exact problem I ran into before. Wait, okay. It was 6 that I needed. What is it doing? Okay. Sorry, I opened up some door, but then you also needed to hit 6 to open up that door. Okay. Now I know. Thank you very much. You go back to sleep. All right, Tess. Would it have been quicker to leave everybody else behind and just take Tess? Yes. Yes, it would have. Did I? No. Okay. Now, super sketchy, scary laboratory time. Okay. Yup. This is fine. This is normal. You expect what? Psi crystal. I totally expect to find all of this stuff, right? Huh?
I rise to the occasion.
Synthetic amniotic fluid pools across the floor. Barely discernible traces stretch to the side opposite the entrance. More of this. And caustic stench. Oh, somebody wanted to destroy the okay, cool. Oh. Like, caustic stench, like I don't... Oh. Hello? Hi? They all just lost their minds. Please don't kill me. I'm not gonna kill you. I don't think. Remake control rod? Yes. Goods. We'll take all that. Okay. We did it. What is this? Oh, okay.
Something of interest.
What did I get? Oh, okay. Can I do that one more time? I don't know why I'm doing this, but I feel like I should. Okay. I think that was all I could do on the transducer. Now let's save. Now.
None shall stand in my way.
This? Okay. Acid. Let's try Blackwater. No, okay. Data crypt. And then this. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Turn on device. Ah! Ha ha ha! Ah! Ah, okay. Good. I'm sure if I actually read through the book, like one of these books, I'd be able to like figure it out, but I guess I didn't, but I'm actually glad I still did that because I think the last time I tried to do this, I had no idea what I was doing.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
And I didn't put stuff in correctly, but that was actually very interesting. See, this is all, these are people in there. Oh goodness. I don't suppose I can go down there, right? Like I know there's a door, but I don't think there's any other, yeah, there's no other way down there. Okay. Let's go this way. I already got that.
I won't tolerate weakness.
So, over under that we're about to be betrayed. Because, I mean, if we weren't going to be betrayed, I'd be worried. Like, I feel like
Excellence
at this point,
matters.
if we do a quest and we're not betrayed, I'm going to be more shocked than if we are betrayed. If that makes sense. Okay. You dealt with the threat and powered the elevator. Well done. I trust you brought the activation rod. Remember, every second of hesitation cost my mistress her life. Adira suddenly cocks her head and drives her nails deep into her shoulder. And she starts mumbling, the crossroads. There are two paths, blood-stained with blood, both leading to the accursed eye. They all wear masks so poor and flimsy they fall at the slightest touch. One hiding a blind man, another a traitor. Tell me more, what paths? I cannot say. One is paved with blind faith, the other with hatred and treachery. Both lead to tragedy. You simply have to decide what kind of tragedy you like the most. Who do you see behind the masks? My whispers are giggling nastily. They will not speak, the naughty little things. They say the tearing off the masks is your concern. Thank you for everything is clear now. Adira nods tiredly and glances at Felix out of the corner of her eye. This station has enough problems without your sorcery, Psyker. He waves Adira off and looks at you expectantly. Whoa, 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 whoa! Nobody talks to her like that and gets away with it. Like, there are certain lines we do not cross in this house, and that is one of them. I'll keep in the key. There's a darkness swirling in his bottomless eyes as he bares his sharp teeth in a defensive snarl. Care to explain yourself, scion of the Von Valencius dynasty? What is the meaning of this? The madmen I fought were convinced that we were the traitors. That's why they're insane. Will you really heed the ramblings of retainers who dared to raise their hand against the scion of a noble bloodline? Who's the child mentioned in the documents and reports found on the station? You meddled with something that should have been left alone. He folds his arms and shakes his head disapprovingly. The child is what the station servants call Lady Cassia, for the commoners' dirty mouths must not sully her name by uttering it. You see, it is not beneficial for all servants to have their vocal organs altered. Some prove to be more useful when they are still able to speak. The servants alone cannot be blamed for what happened on the station. Most corpses I discovered were either unarmed or feeble. Did you really think mere servants could plan a coup? Like... the senior officers are just as guilty. Half of my guards butchered one another because they suspected treason. As for the real culprit, the coup was staged by those closest to the mistress. Interesting that he's admitting that. Like, that's kind of like how a plan like this comes together. Two truths and a lie kind of thing. So, like, he's telling you the truth. The coup was staged by those closest to her. And half of his guards did butcher one another. But... you know, it wasn't necessarily who you think it was, kind of thing. Destroying shuttles, shutting off power, disabling the security systems. Too many things require special access. Access available only to the keeper of the station. As I'm sure you're aware, there were two keepers of the station. Your guess is absolutely correct. Theobald Arcelia, the demented old man obsessed with Cassia and her power, also the one to blame for the woes that have befallen your Act 5 and our noble line. I listened to a recording of a private conversation between the station's officers. You were lenient towards them, purposefully neglecting the security protocol. I saw the security captain's report. Only the keepers have access to the station system, but the Evolved stayed at the site of the entire time and could not have initiated the self-destruction protocol. Which means he did it before the report was filed, or maybe after? You dare suspect me of what happened? The one who is going out of his way to preserve what little there is still left? By the God Emperor, you will keep these slanderous accusations to yourself. It's interesting, though, because he's not necessarily trying to preserve what little there is still left. He's trying to get upstairs. He's trying to get up to Cassia. Like, it doesn't necessarily one-to-one on that, and that's just really interesting that this is the way he's going with this. I listened to a recording of a private conversation between the station's officers. You were very lenient towards them, purposely neglecting security protocols. I was lenient? This is true, and in the end, I paid a steep price for it. Just look at the destruction around. The insurgents have left almost nothing of my home. Yeah, I would not trust you as far as I could throw you. I would not trust you as far as Abelard could throw you, because I don't know if Tess really got the strength to throw. Abelard, on the other hand, no, not at all. It really is time to end this. He squares his shoulders and gestures to his guards. I was hoping to find an ally, but now you're merely delaying the sorrowful end of your story. Prepare to die. So we were always, like, delaying the sorrowful end to your story. Like, it almost implies that he was always going to kill us.
Submit, and you'll die quickly.
You dare cross the faithful.
We're surrounded. Okay. Tess can get rid of these guys, no problem. Let's put Abelard here. Yeah. Let's do that. I have no idea how good or bad of a call I'm making, but we're gonna find out. Okay. Already. Okay. All right, Adira. Future.
Anything else?
Abelard's gonna go before Tess. Let's stack him. Now. Can you... Okay. Can you screech at these guys? Go here.
They who discern the future on the battlefield.
Okay, so does that mean instead... Yeah! Let's see what you got. Yes! Yes! That's what I wanted. 100% that's what I wanted. Because now I can move Argenta here and let her burst fire. Provided Argenta makes it. You'll be fine.
Mocking me.
You hit your own dude.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Okay. This. Now this. Now here.
Grey hair, sure hair.
Okay. Oh wait, you got one more?
At your beck and call.
Yes! Okay, good. Okay. Hi. Alright, Tess. Does he got future? He about
Already
to get
done.
future. Thank you. Okay.
Nothing I can't do.
So does he... 7 stacks. Let's roll.
Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
The confidence in her, like, lines during battle is so good. It makes me so happy. I wish I could explain to you how happy it truly makes me. Okay, Argenta, if I put you... They moved too much. No! Let's see. No. Can you... What is this right now? You know what? We'll try
I
it.
will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Yeah, you will, girl. Make it.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Okay. Good hit. Take it. If I do shift 1, like if I do this, do I get one more? Yeah, I do.
I'll do it.
Nobody? Okay. It was worth a try. Round 2. Ah, no. Oh my gosh.
Endure.
Oh my gosh. That was a little, that I was not,
I'm not so sure.
I was not expecting that.
I know what is to come.
Okay. Question.
On it. That is not my destiny.
Okay.
Will
This.
do. Be gone.
Okay. Second weapon attack, dismantling attack, and then makes a free. Okay. Let's do that. How do I... So... Right? Oh, do I have to put her? No. Or do I not have enough? Oh, because she's nobody in a 1 cell. Okay, if I had moved her here. Oh, okay. I think that's what it's saying, is that I'd have to move her here. Like, she would have had to have been here and been in a 1 cell radius. Okay. This guy's coming in. We'll be fine. Good miss. Okay. Sass, he's yours. Okay, Abelard.
I will do my duty.
Thank you. Move you here.
A tactically sound approach.
I thought so.
At your beck and
Okay.
no matter the cost.
Okay, let's do this.
Indeed, one fewer target.
No. We can't get to him. Can
I've
you
seen worse battles than this in my time.
now get to him?
It will be done. Grey hair, sure hair.
Okay,
I will do my duty.
done. Good. No. Yeah. Who's left? Him. Tess, can you reach him? How is that? Like, you're a sniper. Is that still a little much? No, let's put you here. This.
All too easy.
Girl, you say that, and you go
Nothing I
miss.
can't do.
See? You said all too easy, and then you miss, Tess. Tess.
None can escape
Okay.
the Emperor's judgment.
Good. Adira. Put you here. Can I...
Anything else?
Nope.
What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Ah, that's exactly what I want. That was really good.
We
That was
shall
a
prevail.
really good fight. The combat is so much fun. Okay, take all of this. What is that? Oh, you're the keeper controller. Okay, we're gonna examine all the stuff that we have at a later point. There is literally no, like... I think it'll be easier to go through inventory when we're like, you know, calm, cool, collected on our ship, where we're less likely to get ambushed. This... Oh, wait. Thank you. I didn't realize I was only on Tess right now. Oops. Okay. Anything else? Nope. Okay, good. Let's do this. And go.
Victory awaits.
The pale figure with unnaturally long limbs stands with her arms raised, her hands deformed with talon-like nails. Her deathly pale face is coated with blood that continually streams from her scarlet misted eyes. Her spiny gills, slightly hidden under her disheveled hair, twitch nervously as you approach. Only now do you notice the third eye on the young woman's forehead, hidden by a jeweled ornament, and when your eyes meet, you sense overwhelming, soul-smothering power. You are enveloped in despair, grief. Oh, our willpower, by the way, was successful. Thank goodness. In despair, grief, and an invisible hand closes around your throat, cutting off your breath. Your limbs seem to fill with lead, your heart hammers in your chest, and the desire to turn and flee from this room, from this station, almost gets the better of you. At the last moment, you master your emotions, and your will pushes back against the illusion, forcing it to retreat. Adira emits something between a moan and a drawn-out whimper. Ow, 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 ow. As if my own little pals weren't bad enough. Now this one's barging into my head. Somebody stop her. Heresy. Argento looks at the tall figure with strange mixture of anger and sadness, and she lowers her head. Her white hair veils her face. So 95, 85. Okay, Abelard, is this Lady Cassia, I presume? The seneschal stares at the Lady Navigator's direction with a faraway look, then turns sharply away, awkwardly wipes his eyes. I know why I'm here, so I will stand strong. But you can ask Argenta to kill her. What? That's actually... How the heck we gonna get out of here? Persuasion. Lady Cassia, I'm here to help you. Please calm yourself. And we passed. She wearily shakes her head and lets out a drawn-out sound similar to both the sob and the howl of a small wounded animal. What is happening? Was somebody calling my name? Are all the betrayers dead already? And you? Who are you? I'm looking for Tessera von Valencius. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Unease settles over her face and she nods. Pardon my manners. I didn't expect to make such gracious acquaintance in such a time of great sorrow for our house. What is this? I feel faint. Theobaldor said, oh, sorry. The heavy-set old man who had been kneeling nearby erupts into a low sob. His eyes are swollen from crying, dart desperately around the room as though the veil of ignorance has just been ripped away from them. The child! Lady Cassia, where are you, sacred child? Throne preserve! Despite his venerable age, the navigator leaps up and rushes to the young woman's side. You! The old man shifts, revealing his face to you. It is threaded with jet black veins. His bulging, milky eyes bear a striking resemblance to those of a dead fish. Oh, what? Oh, I know. Oh, no, you know oh, yeah, that's the descriptor I didn't know I ever needed to read, and now that I read it, I don't know how to feel. A sickly sweet scent assaults your nostrils, as if the old man's flesh is rotting inside his decaying husk. Oh. My eyes fail me, for they are unable to make you out as either enemy or ally. I'm warning you, one wrong move will bring the wrath of House Orcelio down upon your head. Watch out, Lord Captain. This one's so deranged, it's making the Whisperer shriek like crazy. He might just open that eye of his. Threatening the head of a dynasty is a grave offense, esteemed whoever you are. Abelard places his hand on his weapon. At present, I'm trying to determine what is happening. I mean, you know, harm. Yeah, I want to know what's going on. I'll grant you that you do not look like the pirates who have come coveting the riches of wrecked station, or like scoundrels in Felic's service. So who are you? Abelard? Please introduce us, as I would appreciate it. Her ladyship rogue trader Tessera von Valencius, heir to the greatest protectorate in the Koronus Expanse and bearer of the sacred warrant of trade, extends her greetings. This is never gonna get old. This is never, ever gonna get old for me. Another rogue trader in our corner of the galaxy? How interesting. Your kind always makes an appearance in desperate times, ready to cut out a deal that benefits one side alone. Given that you have not so far drawn your weapon, your intentions are probably peaceful. So House Orcelio now asks service of you. Save the life of the child in exchange for future cooperation. Do not hurry to answer. Think on it. You can make yourself an ally or an enemy of our house today. You decide. What is the curse that has taken hold of everyone in this room? Curse? You do not understand the sacred gift given to our child. When the child is sad, we all weep. When child smiles, we all laugh giddily. And if the child wants blood, the world turns crimson. The child's will is the will of the great Tisiphone? For she is the heir of House Orcelio. And they call me dangerous with my witchcraft, Adira mutters under her breath. You look... Tessera, I don't know if... Are we... Okay, no, Tessera's gonna call it out. The fish eyes look at you with unwavering dignity. You are not supposed to see me, or Felix, or the sacred child. Navigators are highly paid for their loyal service to the Imperium according to his will. No one would dare judge the guides of humanity, the chosen of the galactic sovereign himself. I want to know what happened between you and Felix. He's my wayward student. Came to Yarak 5 as a callow youth. I personally mentored him and entrusted him with the care of the child. He was like a son to me, but he proved to be just another traitor. He sought to steal our most precious treasure, the heir of our house, our sacred child. To revel in power with others like him, casting our house into the abyss, to pervert the century-long tradition of our family. You can see the fruits of his villainy for yourself. He decided he was not bound by his duties to the legacy of the great Navigators. Who led our house to the prosperity for countless years. Foolish boy. The renegades clouded his mind. They sought to seize control of the dynasty before the sacred child had come of age and taken up the Navigator's throne. So he accused you of treachery. Why should I trust you? In defending myself before strangers, I never thought I would fall so low. He looks at the unmoving Cassia and shakes his head. If the child's life were not at stake, very well, I have no choice or proof of my innocence. I could give you my word as a member of the Navis Nobilite. If the honest word of an honorable man counts for anything with you, I guarded the station against calamity and incursion from without to the best of my ability. I forced the wardens to strictly observe the security protocols. I personally selected every servant, and I faithfully protected the child during the coup. What service do you ask of me? Hope glimmers in his eyes. Save the sacred child. Take her away from the station. I fear I do not have long left. A bluish rivulet trickles down the old man's chin, and he wipes the mutated blood brusquely away with his sleeve. You glimpse strange burns covering his flesh under his clothing. The slightest movement must be causing him unbearable pain. Save the child and deliver her safely to Regent Aranto, acting head of House Orcelio in the Koronus Expanse. Rest assured, the reward will be worth your effort. I know we came here for a navigator, but after everything we've seen, I've got some reservations. Argenta looks at Cassia, and a painful furrow appears on her brow. Such a fragile thing with such a heavy burden upon her shoulders. You're talking as though you expect to die here. He shrugs indifferently. My service to the house is coming to an end. The wounds Felix inflicted on my flesh will never heal. I am dying. Praise the throne slowly enough to see that the child is taken care of. If you need help, there's a Medicaid deck on my ship. He only shakes his head. No, I'm the keeper of Yarak 5, and I will perish along with my station. On that note, I have other matters to attend to. I've made my decision. Is that so? Share your thoughts. She'll come with me. Good, that is good, but do allow us to say our proper farewells. Oh.
Wake up, my mistress, my sacred child. It is all over now. It is over.
What happened? You.
Me?
I remember you. Have you come to save us?
Yes.
Child, please, listen to me very carefully. One last time. You will now embark on a voyage with this lady to rejoin the house and its regent in the Koronus Expanse. I will not be able to accompany you on this journey.
No, not you too. Don't leave me alone in this violet-brown haze. You're coming with me. Your mistress is giving you an order. Do you hear me?
A hot wave of despair that is not yours washes over you. Your palms sweat and your heart freezes in panic.
Mistress, I fear this will be your only order that I dare to disobey. I am the keeper of Yarak 5, and alas, I have less than a day in me. Allow me to serve you one last time and honor my final duty to House Orcelio. I will remain on the station and destroy the secrets it holds.
Oh, Theobald.
The crimson tears stain the Lady Navigator's white skin once again. This time her power does not make everyone weep along with her. I regret that we had to meet under such circumstances. Or do we say nothing? We're gonna say nothing for now.
What are you going to do to me?
If you wish your first sign a contract, or the Imperium offer you my protection. Let us aid one another. Okay, let us aid one another. Become my navigator and I shall restore you to Heis or sell you at the earliest opportunity. Do not fear what is to come, child. You are ready to guide any vessel. I know this because I taught you myself, and it is difficult to imagine a more worthy company than a rogue trader. But remember, your safety is paramount importance. Get to the region and fulfill your destiny.
I beg your pardon, but what about my servants? Your Act 5 is still full of people loyal to House Orselio.
All who can be saved will be given succor aboard my ship.
Accompanying a rogue trader on their travels is an honor for any navigator. Let us go. I can no longer bear the sight of the deathly pale shadows that drape the bodies of the fallen.
Okay. Can we talk to him out of curiosity? Goodbye. Painting. Timid, uncertain lines coming together. Orange. No one appears to be living in a cage. Somebody still filled the trough with dried fruit and fresh water. Right. Didn't she want pets or something?
Follow my lead.
Okay. So I figure we could take her servants considering the fact that, you know, we have room on the ship now. And I don't know if we have the people to spare, necessarily, for her servants. Like, thinking logistically, it's probably a lot easier to bring her servants than it is to try to fill those positions now, too. Because we a little light on staff. Okay, so now, because we looted everything, yeah.